Yo, 1-2, welcome once again, people, to the Irish Hip Hop Show here live on Skank FM from the Fifth Element headquarters. It took us a hot minute to get on air tonight. Some of the electrics just blew up here, and yeah, we were dashing to try to get things done so we could get on air and just get spinning some Irish hip hop on a Sunday night. So thanks for bearing with us. Welcome to the YouTube channel, Das Belfast 22. All the skankfm.com listeners, welcome as well. 2 hours back to back of nothing but Irish hip hop. All the finest artists, producers, DJs, MCs. We're going to be spinning them right here and supporting this dope Irish hip hop. So yeah, like I say, it was a bit of a fluster getting ready tonight, but not to worry, we've got plenty of dope music to get through, and you can get involved in the chat as well on YouTube page, Das Belfast 22. Just drop us a message, let us know what's happening tonight, and enjoy the music for the next 2 hours. Anyway, I'm just flicking through, seeing what we can kick off with. Here's one for you. Let's spin this up. I was Bennis on the beat, by the way. Track called Wannabes. The man's actually up in the building here tonight, Dirty Devs. He's just kicking it. This is his record featuring Rassy Eye. We'll get a chat with Dirty Devs as well later on, so we'll definitely. But let's get into this one. Dirty Devs, Rassy Eye. This is dope. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Check it out.
Definitely not the worst, never came to be the best. Definitely know my worth, I'm only vessels and flesh. Arteries and blood, and only death makes you dead. Never fear mine and love, cause the work it don't rest. Tried to bend the system, selling drugs and investments. That will lead to prison, bad investing in Waisley. Mainless, why they lacking in thought? Tank can be so tameless, how do you pray to your God? On your knees, hands joined while holding the cross. I bet that cross is a joint that gets you high as the Lord. This pen is my sword, I'm adored by the people. Put my name up on the board, cause I aim to be equal. I'm flyer than a flyer on your dad's wall. I'm high, but I get higher than your mask on. Pack my life up in the gauze and take a toke of the bomb. Smoke my fucking life away and take the mess to the fall. Only here, no peace, can't we all get along? Segregated the streets, like the tigs and the prods. Fucking sucking these balls, religions and myth. Created by the frauds who have nothing to give. Blamed said by prisons, the court cases in law. Lies up in the Bible, should I believe in a God? Or do you need a vigil, it's a problem unsolved. You gotta keep your faith is what they telling us all. I keep a peace of mind, I'm escated by thoughts. I'm talking to the blind, I know they hearing me dog. The devil understand us, long as they see that I'm just a man, I only dream when I sleep. I piss when I stand, I make cry when I bleed. Hold my heart upon my hands, cause cut arteries heat. Not destined to succeed, but I'll give it a try. Look into my mother's eyes as I begin to cry. I wanna give her joy, I never end dismay. I'm her baby boy, I'm persistent to thrive. It's just a day in the life of her youngest child. The blueprints in my life, I'm young, dumb and I'm wet. The back of my mind, the incarcerated my ranks. My past is my past, I'm not regretting my crimes. Never prayed to the gods, but can't he give me a sign? Feeling empty and lost, I need to swallow my pride. Some double drops connect the astral spine. I fumble and I flopped into your bottle of lane. A cokehead cracked out, it destined to be. Then I look into the man that's just remember I'm clean. Yes, I'm young and I'm dumb, just remember I'm free. So for all I ever done, these are my apologies. I don't wanna go back, I don't wanna believe. Give you troublesome facts upon this make when I breathe. So you say this in the herb, I can sense the awareness. Just know that occur if you ever done heard this. Raise above the surface, together we stand. Together we are perfect, come taking my hand. Footprints in the sand lead the way in the night. I'm just a one-man band who needs help with this slate. Escaping the strafe and only darkness and safe. But I bottle all my demons, my only friend is the Nate. It's like 2 wrongs don't make a right, but I guess that's true. Dialogue of the slave from what we should not do. Fading off all the evil cause there is no good. Love up in my heart because there is no room. It's like 2 wrongs don't make a right, but I guess that's true. Dialogue of the slave from what we should not do. Fading off all the evil cause there is no good. Love up in my heart because there is no room.
There is no room. There is no room up in my heart, cause they tore it all apart. Yes, they tore it all apart. They say 2 wrongs don't make a right. I guess that's true. Dialogue of this life and what we should not do. Fighting all of the evil, cause there is no good. No, there is no room up in my heart.
Tune, Dirty Days featuring Rassy Eye. Shout out Skeet as well, locked in, Skeet 89, the man with the visuals, the beats and the bars, big up, and Rose as well. Shout out, both picking up Dirty Devs.
There is no room, there is no room at all. No, none at all, none at all, none at all.
Tell myself I'm here for a greater purpose, but can't be certain. This here's a labour of my love, you know my hands are hurting. Like her like a twister, call me Mr. Meeker Skincraw. Tell her how you're feeling and I'm sure you'd hear your pin for. Tell myself I'm here for a greater purpose, but can't be certain. This here's a labour of my love, you know my hands are hurting. Like her like a twister, call me Mr. Meeker Skincraw. Tell her how you're feeling and I'm sure you'd hear a pin for. Tell myself I'm here for a greater purpose, but can't be certain.
Let's get into this one. Noru 248 representing on this one. Gonna be live as well next Friday night. Whiskey Mix, Club Refresh, The Trap, Conway 248, Pac is gonna be there as well. Mac from ODC, Steve Locke, myself, Big Dawn. The lineup's heavy. There's gonna be a few other up and coming MCs performing down there at The Trap. Big up Noru on this record. Hopefully we'll see it live on Friday night. Get yourself down to Downpatrick, people. It's all popping off. I'll be on the turntable spinning stuff left, right and centre for you. Enjoy.
Country make it this far bizarre, you know. Even if the fact is almost mostly antiquated, cause the fact that we're both still here is beyond being amazing. Look at all the shit you made it through, still you made it through. But with damaged but not broken, you know I'll be there for you. Like, hey,
hey, hey.
Damaged but not broken, you know I'll be there for you. Like, hey,
hey.
Not much conviction in his diction when he shares what's written. When I get the spitting and shut the fuck up and listen for a little bit. I don't wanna come off as a hypocrite, but you know I'd be lying if I said I didn't give a shit. Feeling like I'm speaking Pakistani when I freestyle. Pin cold, east is east, half a cup, ha fuck up. I can smell your bluff when you talk that tough shit. Like secondary London, I barely function, but gap I know from Belfast or Dublin, but identify with Westlife. Even if they're shite, ripping on sativa racking mics is what I'm at tonight. Cunts come at me, they've got balls like hermaphrodites, but only seem to show them after 45 pints or a nagging on the shoulder on the way home from the chippy. I don't fish, but I noticed that this flow is kinda skippy, and the rhymes are kinda tricky. To keep it real, you can't ride on my wave. I want the funds and the fun, you want the fortune and the fame, we're not the same.
Like I say, that's Noru 248 representing. Shout out the whole 248 crew. We're going to be down in Downpatrick this Friday night from like 7 PM right through to late with an Irish hip hop special. I'll be on the turntables. We've got so many MCs. Get yourself down to it.
Hardcore roughneck, neck.
Here, absolutely amazing record from Violently Ill. It's called Glazed. Yeah, that one's a dope little track there. Violently Ill, like I say, it's called Glazed. It was put out last summer, I believe, on a little EP that we were flicking through back and forth in the old studio. But yeah, absolutely amazing stuff. Big up Violently Ill, big up DJ Concept. Yeah, just sick material, dope production in the background. Up next then, gonna play a record from myself and Michael Parkinson, the absolute legend that is. And yeah, me and Parky made this album, Belfast to London. It's on all platforms. Go get your copy, Spotify, iTunes, buy it on Bandcamp, support us artists. And yeah, this one here is called No Contact. It's one of those deep records. Big up Parky as well. He's just released a brand new project with Mopman as well, a Bristol-based MC. And Parky just flat out working with loads of UK artists, so go check out his music as well. It was an absolute pleasure working with the dude, and he taught me loads of stuff too. Before we go on any further as well, shout out Cameron Taylor, shout out Doug the Bounty Hunter, back for some more Irish hip hop on a Sunday night. Like I said earlier on, Rose and Skeet, and shout out all the Skank FM listeners. Anyway, let's get back into some music. Like I say, from myself, off the album Belfast to London with Michael Parkinson all over the beats. It's called No Contact.
Yo, why you have to act like that? I was your brother, bro, I had your back. But the way you're moving now, it's a well-known fact. You're a little sneak in the grass who ate all the pies and came back fat. Said you were starving and you're back. How can I make time when there's no contact? No respect, no nothing, just white lies, pork pies and cold bluffing. Say something you can't. Cat got your tongue, why you playing it dumb? How much you think you're worth? I'm thinking negative, son. Done what you done, I guess you did what you did. We helped you grow, you just took a lickety split. Too much lip, chip on your shoulder, but not with me. I know my worth and what I helped you be, and what I helped you see. Most wouldn't do for free. I did it out of love so I could help you dream. Keyword in a verse revolves around you, thinking you're better than us, that's a deja vu. Give me one line in a verse and I'll deja crew. Only get away with it once when you act like you do. Next time, no discussion, no chat, no talk. Showing your true colors, not get up and walk. It's a long ass way to the end of the plank. Bought it on yourself, your attitude just stank. Deep down, bro, that shit didn't hurt. I seen it a mile off, yo, that's my word. I watched out for you, even got you work. I didn't really know what you were really worth. You took what you needed, dumped us and ran. Used what we taught you, not even a thanks. Not even a bye, not even a hi. Not even an explanation from a guy so sly with dark eyes and devious dreams. So caught up in yourself you could not blame, you could not shame, you couldn't even admit, not even a bit. Thinking the whole time the way you're moving is slick. Once bitten, twice wise, you prick. Pack up, split, no lip, no chip. Go do your thing and don't ask me for shit. I guess that's what happens when you cross that line. When you can be an adult, instead you act like a child. Yeah. What? I said I guess that's what happens when you cross that line. When you can be an adult, instead you act like a child.
There you have it, it's called No Contact from myself and Michael Parkinson. Big up Parky, the absolute legend that he is. Up next, got this one here from Dan McGill, it's called Far From Over. It's more of that Belfast hip-hop right about now, the Irish hip-hop radio show, Skank FM.
I know there's no more armored cars and soldiers. Troubles may have passed, but they far from over. And paramilitaries may have decommissioned. Can't call this peace, we still see division. And these days there is not as much hatred. I still wouldn't feel safe walking in certain places. Now I know that things are more equal, but I still know sectarian people. Look, I was raised in a place segregated by hatred. A nation basically racist in its nature, where we have us a name made sad in the peace lanes. Just the same that remains, we still insane that. I still sense attention when history is mentioned. The moment from opposite sides of the contention, while most blame religion on the division. Me it didn't, cause both sides supposed to be Christian. And see no point in us playing the blame game, cause that just keeps the country stuck staying in the same lane. If you disagree with what I'm saying, then so be it. At the end of the day, look, I just say it how I see it. Green, white and orange, red, white and blue. I stand for the weight, what about you? Green, white and orange, red, white and blue. I stand for the weight, what about you? Now I know there's no more honor cars and soldiers. Troubles may have passed, but they far from over. And paramilitaries may have decommissioned. Can't call this peace, we still see division. And these days there is not as much hatred. I still wouldn't feel safe walking in certain places. Now I know that things are more equal, but I still know sectarian people. Our country's scarred history is far from pretty. When paramilitaries armed and started war in our cities, and at such a high cost, what this divide cost? 3,500 odd lives were lost. I remember that car pulled up at that bar when me and Mosque and armed, they fired and shot harm. Seen him lifting the victim, sickening, seeing blood spilling from his head where they hit him and killed him. Too many people died here, buried in the rubble. Over 10,000 bones went off during the troubles in the season of March, and the reason of starting clashes with police in the street as a target, throwing rocks and bricks at cops and Brits. A plastic bullet shot quick, some kid just got hit and shit. This all went on, I'm just reporting it, and to the dissidents I'm just not supporting it. Now I know there's no more honor cars and soldiers. Troubles may have passed, but they far from over. And paramilitaries may have decommissioned. Can't call this peace, we still see division. And these days there is not as much hatred. I still wouldn't feel safe walking in certain places. Now I know that things are more equal, but I still know sectarian people. Now I don't wish to paint this picture as hopeless. I know this place here's made so much progress. Peace we've achieved, it should serve as a sample for other conflict zones with sad an example. We've came a long way but got legs to go, and we the biggest stop the hate if they would know the economic damage this conflict does cause, from foreign investment loss to police and cleanup costs. And if we're reading needs the aggression and attacks, reckon we should bring back the Party Processions Act. Would it all have even started if the people had a knew of the lies in that sermon in summer by Thomas Drew? Or how Randolph Churchill explored the people's fears to maintain the division that existed over here. To the rest of the world we're a valuable lesson. Oppression will always result in rebellion. Now I know there's no more honor cars and soldiers. Troubles may have passed, but they far from over. And paramilitaries may have decommissioned. Can't call this peace, we still see division. And these days there is not as much hatred. I still wouldn't feel safe walking in certain places. Now I know that things are more equal, but I still know sectarian people.
So yeah, just had some old school Dan McGill, Far From Over. What a tune it was. This one up next is called Murky, Dexter, Steve Locke. Who else we got on here? Disgrace, Foob, C's Beats on production. This is a dope record. Let's take it back on this one. Enjoy. Straight out of Belfast. Once again on this, it's the Irish Hip Hop Radio Show, people, Sunday night.
Curb that instinct, to tame it so that it's always under control. Then perhaps we can eliminate bloodshed.
The wonder of what once was, left bereft by their vibration at home. No words, they fall to earth, and so give birth to sore sensation. Altercations with the past, they come unbidden, yet stay free. Memories made in gilded shade, forget, regret, threat, remedy. Sickly comes a pale white horse, brotherless, he clocks and tame. Saints were there for what would occur if hell did freeze, and sun don't chain our raiment, tame and try to flow. Selling something centuries know, in entries glow, I feel her turn. I kiss her gently, centuries burn. Speech as burn, felt heart be quicker, slicker, path the tread anew. I read the bread that fed you knowledge, grapes of wisdom, wane of few. Slew true creatures on the ground, slit their throats with sable sounds. Going through pressure, sense of fear. I drank their blood as death grew near. I closed my mind, ignored the hurt, and ripped with finger in the dirt. wrath upon a heathen. Accomplished words with little meaning. A corner, straight as cryptic scene. A punctured pen, a putrid spleen. I seen I saw before. The killer bore a sorry sore upon his soul. So at moments whim, he left fell demons there for him.
Manipulating your mind sits with the movement of my chin. Mixed emotions, serotonin levels low, I'm feeling grim. Then I drink the coffee just to cheat the sleep I lack. And student work, my face is green and under my eyes are black. Blurring into space, tears down in my mind. Life is no cassette tape, you don't get the varieties like fuck painting. I'll stick these here posters up telling Bruce Willis that I'm seeing ghosts and stuff. Physically abusive towards others. Goes and gets his dick wet, but he doesn't use a rubber. The truth is what he carried, titties, he meets utter. Scraping dodgy gunk from the bottom of the gutter. Then he's like, picking fractions of the puzzle. Not old enough to stumble, but he's old enough to guzzle down another food bottle of the bucky. Fuck me, on the second bottle the pop must be feeling lucky. Crazy fakes, lazy nights is what he does. Making beats and smoking marijuana with his cause ugly attractions. Discipline is what he's lacking. Out of my head right now. Why what the fuck were you expecting? Why what the fuck were you expecting?
Rising from the gutter, let me set off the slaughter. Fuck bread and water, a feed of cannon butter. Claiming the walk rock blocks couldn't be commoner, but don't forget to have to count in your pedometer. Neuromancer, the mainframe scrambler. See-through hook to beat up the mesh of my vernacular. The cloak and dagger junker in the public eye. Reporting live from the fringes of an unkempt mind. The underground resistance grunt on the front line. My words intertwine to blow the building like Cyberdyne. A baseline faster, anointed in battery acid. Making melt upon reciting the passage. Poetical fed, the low life laureate. Disrupt your set like a bond threat. Darker tired live wire, exercising ghost riders. Flames from slow like company flow fire.
Pod zachmurzonym niebem Wielkiej Brytanii uczymy się żyć na nowo, nie tacy sami już. Wychowany gdzie amplitudy duże, schematu nie burzę, po prostu łapię to i kruszę. Znowu popierdalam z buta do koleżki, Sennheiser pestki i dobra nuta. Szkarłatne węże, ich brudne interesy. Mewy skamlają, Bóg milczy swojej eterni. Internacjonale, South Belfast, te same widoki, inne przemyślenia. Kultura zachodu przenika przez nas jak protony. Dziurawe kondony i puste atomowe schrony. Nabrali delikwentów, jak z prowidentu. Zabiją nas dla tych paru papierków. Ja tylko chcę progresu, spokoju, iść dalej. Podobno planują dla nas inaczej. Mrok czai się w zakamarku. Godzina zero na moim wielkim zegarku. A czarne słońce spaliło wszystko co piękne. Zapisane kartki leżą w koszu pogięte. Alleluja, żadne Allah Akbar. Banda idiotów, lepiej interpretuj sam. Tabula rasa leży popękana, a prawda na kolanach z tłumikiem w ustach.
I have been battling your kind for thousands of years. I am to have triumphed long ago. Am I doomed to struggle with senseless
angry. I've been staring pages blankly. Caught up if I'm gonna pick a pen up or a Stanley. And frankly, I've been popping too much Plan B.
This one here,
my language is spangly.
It's a banger from Don Chi, taken from her EP, The Vortex.
Savage, they don't speak
Vortex EP, well worth a check out. It features Roscoe Sauce, it's called Angry, and happy birthday Don Chi as well. I think it was her birthday this weekend.
Somehow I manage.
Hopefully she had a good one. Enjoy this record, go check out her music videos, etc.
What the fuck is with these shitty dicks trying to get my kitty sick of silly pricks? Got no petty for your boss committee. Just stirring like it's chilly. Feel me trying to make a milli say what? Head is getting bigger. I'm the willy or won't he in the gilly? Don't approach me. In my 3 stripes about to stomp a road. See the sniper that you don't see, but it's me they're watching closely. Rope it up the clone so you'll be shown you can't dethrone me. I'm angry. I've been staring pages blankly. Caught up if I'm gonna pick a pen up or a Stanley. And frankly, I've been popping too much Plan B, popping too much candy. My language is spangly. I'm angry. I've been staring pages blankly. Caught up if I'm gonna pick a a panic or a Stanley. And frankly, I've been popping too much Plan B, popping too much candy. My language is spangly. I meant my head is split, don't know why I give a shit. Gonna have my nasal slip from all these fucking counterfeits. I need the head to switch, couldn't get the dimmer lit. Boy, you need to simmer it, been killing it since Limerick. I'm taking bigger hits than Fraser in Manila, bitch. I got bigger problems, I'm just out here trying to figure shit. I think I found the key, I just had to jiggle it. Every night I'm popping pills, now I'm feeling limitless. I'm in demand of random ganja smokers, slang and stanzas. Montana cannon, hand a vandal on my propaganda. I had a gander at some slander, random patch of handle. Scandals never black and white, panda going Casablanca. I won't be fucking near ya, I don't like the way you tamper. I'm spitting mantras like my aqua lips commander matters. In a tandem with my man, the midst my ganda, they can stand it. So I handed off the Bob sauce, time to paint the canvas.
Dick dastardly, why these robbers hassling me? Or Rigo wacky bastards, double tapping on our Saturdays. No time for manners, we stay working like a factory. You're charging up my batteries, I'm blowing like an allergy. Can meet my standard G, you know that I'm a scared to beat. The poster boy who barely eats, but colder than the air and sea. You flows are setting me, period. Mentally, you sounded like a stillbirth. Dead to me. It's time to scuffle, crack the knuckles in my vocal muscle. Shitting buckets when my muscle, chucking tons of smuggle, double take and make it, take a gobble, double dip and struggle in the grip of shit, or it, funnel it and watch him huddle. And buckle laughing at the sucking dick and I'm the uncle trying to juggle all the balls who recognize the Connie's hustle. But see you struggling, cuddling a muddy shuffle. You need a hobble just to peep the people in my shuttle. I'm Healy's comic that can come and go like former comics. I'm off and on and twitch it hot and cold like water faucet. I'm off and on and mixing cognac with the hydroponics. Steady breaking promises and made the mama I'm a wallet. I got my flow, then you pissed off sister. Quicker with the shifter, louder with the whisper. We got him triggered, no filter in his picture. You feel it's like a whisker. Where's my fucking liquor?
Don Cheaty, Roscoe Sauce on that last record, absolute smashing record. It's called Angry. There's a music video for that one as well. And yeah, like I was saying, happy birthday, Don Cheaty. Up next, GI. The flows of GI are incredible. This is called Dawn. Sick Irish hip hop. This time taking it down south on this one. Enjoy, people.
We execute when we speak it, being out straight to the point. Not for the lawyer, harder for the people who be feeling our feelings. Don't be feeling them demons, seen as believer, but not when you dreaming 24/7 in what we call reality. Fiending for the book of focus, let's be getting ravished and semen. In the passions of cleaning the dick like she's lacking a feeding. No Johnny, he be fucking up with a packet of meanies. Elastic band on that chat, ain't she lavishly treated? He sees the light just start drastically beeping the meaning. The young in search of her plastic tits and new eyes and some meaning. I seen her pregnant with more big brothers than your woman Davina. Kids with the keys for the Sunnies, Mickers, Carinas. Push down the fire, south to take a cunt out with A4s and beamers at gunpoint. So keep your kicks towards skates as Adidas at some point. I just wanna escape with some reefer papers and increasing acres of haze, a place to get away for the weekend. I lay awake staring at the paint on the ceiling, scripted till day turns to evening, blazing amazing TV. Playing Dawn was the pros, kid. You win over your head, roses and redwood. I'll be chilling, looking out at the ocean. Yo, I smoke like a dread, but keep yourself from being scoped with the feds or getting loaded with lead. Playing the game, running out to the pump. Left straight, we be saying what's supposed to be said. Enemies closer than friends, keep the shit until the day that we throw. Hoping that they toast to our ends. Let me get up with this shit twisted, deep sleep shit. This witness to finish crew, we maneuver the roots of existence. True look at you for the Egyptian, move into distance. If you see the devil recruiting assistance, ignore the polluted encryptions. News hitting you up with the newest description. Shit, we'll be on the soup with your mistress with no futile resistance. She be kinda came to make a bruise in the kitchen. I nearly stooped to prescriptions over fucking stupid decisions. We kept the lip for the working class fine, and the lives we put your crew on the missing. When I'm on the boards, I fucking visit this business, instinctive decisions. You wasn't the wizard, we cycling floating instinct of smoking with some bitch from Mauritius, hooking steak, soup and doing the dishes, flicking true mission, studied under the jitsu tradition with the slickest precision. Just give me your bread, kid, and I'ma come back at you with a million of the most despicable lyrics. Fucking sick of the critics, they can sip balls, little Jimmy the crickets. I'm the sickest, the spirit of depiction, the cynic, slow slicking, hit your chick for the digit stand, hit her all new. When you finish the minute, you win it, the winner, I'm in it, the killer, like 60 killer gorillas. This is fingers, you winning, no limits, boys be fill up with spinach, sipping Miller, eating liver for dinner, but for a villa, situated with rivers, but just one thing to consider. So yeah, we know the glitch, we got you're gonna get an angel and hash, it'll make you feel like you're on punishment.
We keep on bumping in your system, call it psilocybin. Hip hop, they plan to kill it, but it's still alive, 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 still alive.
From GI, The Dawn, to this one, Illa and Diatribe. It's called Head Check. This is an amazing record. I love this joint. Shout out Diatribe.
Like a Dilla vibe, it's Illa diet.
Kinzilla.
Keep it lit on some shit like a firefly. Yo, I don't know how I'm high cause I didn't try. I could never tell a lie, I just kill it live. I could never give two fucks, so I give a 5. So what's the point of write it down when I live it wise? If you try to follow us, yo, it's ill-advised. When I'm chillin', make a villain run a minute mile. Yo, my flow goes on for longer than the River Nile. Fill the file in the lab with a bit of style. Hit me up in a while when I'm getting wild. I hawk it up on the mic, spit a bit of bile.
Rhyming is more than just my craft. It's life. Be specific. It's the only life I know. No stopping me. I'm rocking the hip hop philosophy. We basically made for this.
Got a Rottweiler guarding me bottle of rotten cider while I'm plotting wider missions with grim pickings and ciphers. Rhyme stockpilers, we don't got time unless it's timeless, so don't either. Just leave us as we were counting our fibers. We're misers. Listening, you won't be none the wiser, but just more confused to think the words they're unexcused or underused. Unenthused, motivated, not they spoil me booze. I'm free to lose in any endeavour, me lack of what we'll choose. We're too legit, the rhymes inspired you to quit. The hairs you spit, and after me laughing fit, I told you keep it lit. We're known in more than 3 places. I remember faces, swinging cats in enclosed spaces. We hollow pants, multiverse cosmopolitan. Name your top 10 rappers and we're all of them. I'm balling, friend. When you're only balling your eyes out, we feel we don't survive. Droid, the quiet pint is 5-star.
Rhyming is more than just my craft. It's life. Be specific. It's the only life I know. No stopping me. I'm rocking the hip hop philosophy. Basically made for this.
Check the shape of these freaks, I sauce all these beats, high plot and use tweaked hypothesis sweet. See us roll about the mount about 7 dots deep, burn a super high vis, like the rarest hen's teeth. That's that up and coming dirty.
Yeah, just had that Illa and Diatribe, absolutely amazing stuff. That one was called Head Check, and right now this is Pureleaf, and it's from Jay Sutton representing Gak. Absolutely awesome stuff that he does with the label Gak. Taking it back though in this record from his album 2's, put out many years ago. Shout out Jay Sutton, Pureleaf.
The mind, you're not the ish kid, you're just a damn squib. And I've been throwing anchor run so much, my new stuff is my old shit. You're harmless, I'm rigorous, I'm rigorous, I'm rigorous, I'm rigorous, I'm rigorous, I'm rigorous.
Gets a reload, let's get back into it.
Check the shape of these freaks, I sauce all these beats, high plot and use tweaked hypothesis sweet. See us roll about the mount about 7 dots deep, burn a super high vis, like the rarest hen's teeth. That's that up and coming dirty bastard shite. I put a soaking in your guys with the words I write. I'll be bringing heavy flows like a crimson tide. You just gather round my gifts like it's Christmas time. Be like, oh please, would you spit us a rhyme? And here man, what about a feature sometimes? But nah creature, I think it would be wise to decline, because your time is too weak when you compare it to mine. You're not the ish kid, you're just a damn squib. And I've been throwing anchor run so much, my new stuff is my old shit. You're harmless, I'm bringing more weapons than an armed squid. You're in your favourite snapback sitting sucking on a pen lid. You're charmless and I'm a fucking wizard with the conversation, sparking minds and single-handedly uniting warring nations. I'm on a peace pipe promoting love and peace shite, cracking open our minds if only for a wee while. Cause I'm as sure footed as a mountain goat, puffing on a pack of penguins, sniffing up a can of coke, finger in the dib dab, you dribble on my dick lad. Try to keep the pace with me, but something says it's too fast. So come and get a finger in your bum hole. I'm making you a man tonight, spending all your jam roll on MD and good weed and good times. And my vibes will right wrongs and talk shite and pass time with tight eyes. Skin size is king size, sensei was white lines. Muse was abuse of confused little punchlines. Here's in my gear size the reasons to hate the demons and beasts that leave shit on my plate. I'm coming but after you, big dick dastardly, slapping more bass than a young Rick Savage. I'll be tapping in the battery, your body raps are crap to me. Go write your record scraps, I'm unraveling the tapestry. Nah, you can't extend within my majesty, but mastering my slabbering the easy way anxiety. Spitting dirty words to reach a dirty kind of piety. I'm north coast as fuck and I'm increasing notoriety.
So all aboard to take the ride with me. I'm plastered out the wheel again, been drinking to sobriety. I'm shitting on you pricks, I think I rivaled in my dynasty. Go full steam ahead, free any fool that tries to collide with me. I'm calling time, please, on all your rap schemes. You don't get the rap pack, well that's a blaspheme. What, you made a new track? Sham, that's a bad dream. The DBM season, take the fence up in a flat. More holes in your flow than a box of Swiss cheeses. Atom water in the rhymes, hear him screaming, J Jesus. You can't catch the beat, you men collect diseases. I'll get yous all the line and then I'll rip these empty pieces, shooting bars right through you. They don't much bone, about time you little fannies all fucked off home. All you hip-hop hipsters just can't keep your throne. I'll be out the back chillin', selling bags I drone. I'm 2 scoops of bastard in a chocolate cone with 30 sprinkles on top and some strawberry flu. Sticking 99 flakes in your Siamese bakes. When I'm spitting on a mic you get the shit and dog shakes. That's right, people, all up in the Irish Hip Hop Radio Show mix with myself, DAZ. We've got some Rob Kelly on the turntable, it's called Crazy. Before that, bit of Jay Sutton, Pureleaf. Flying through these Irish hip hop artists on a Sunday night. Shout out as well, Ricky P locked in. Shout out my man John, Multimedia John, locked on. Official DJ Skills back on once again, showing the love. Shout out Doug the Bounty Hunter, Cameron Taylor, Skeet, Rose, Skank FM listeners, Dirty Devs up in the building tonight as well, running around taking snaps and stuff like that. You'll see them in the background in the cameras. He gave you a little wave earlier on and whatnot. But yeah, let's get back into this one. I've been talking over it. Rob Kelly, it's called Crazy. It's a dope tune.
The superstar life really knows your brain. I don't have a couple milli, but I have a couple grand. Don't pack a 9 milli, but I have a couple hands. If any silly Billy wanna press up on the farm, I knock 'em out chilly with the inside of my palm. That's chilly as in cold. They say I'm getting old, I say I'm getting started. In hardest, marvelous, rapper from the European Union. I'm a fucking beast, catch me howling at the moon and then acting like a werewolf. But a silver bullet couldn't stop me. PG Tips monkey, always see me with the hot tea. You must have forgot these rappers try to drop me before, then they woke up with their cornflakes soggy. You can't f with Bobby, I'm an animal, I eat 'em all, and you're not sick. Take a paracetamol. Any little rapper wanna run against Kel can come back to me when he getting double XL. It goes rock and roll stars always act the same. The superstar life really knows your brain. They say too much love drives a man insane. In that case, I must be going crazy. It goes rock and roll stars always act the same. The superstar life really knows your brain. They say too much love drives a man insane. In that case, I must be going crazy. It go wop, bobaloom, bop, a wop, bam, boom, tutti fruity. Rob Kelly, I roll with your cutie. I'm so rock and roll, good golly, Miss Molly. It's Bobby Body, a rapper who tried folly. Cause back in 03, had juice like my waddy. And now my career's getting bigger than my body. Don't say lick me like a lollipop. I say get on the ground, face down, body shots till your body pop. Might see Bobby hop out an old van with a blonde on my arm. Cause I'm born with the charm and I'm fond of the gams. So King keep me laced cause I'm magic. Like I had a wand on my arm. I'm a big dog, Kelly Power rapper, the rapper. Abracadabra, make me wanna reach out and grab ya. I'm posted up in a hut like Jabba with a bird on my lap and it look like a human Viagra. It goes rock and roll stars always act the same. The superstar life really knows your brain. They say too much love drives a man insane. In that case, I must be going crazy. It goes rock and roll stars. stars always act the same. The superstar life really numbs your brain. They say too much love drives a man insane. In that case, I must be going crazy. Pack it up, pack it in. I'll rock your chin. Turn off the little button on your nervous system. Woo, lights out. The kid is type crazy. I rock a bye, baby, a rapper who tried play me. And there's a thin line between love and hate. But a big fucking difference between good and great. That's why you'll never surpass me. No siree, I make pieces out your pansies like potpourri. And hopefully you're gonna see it open sea. Making my money like I'm supposed to be. But until that day come, I'm still broke as with the system up in a hunk and jump. And a bad girl beside me that I make every bird wanna kiss other girls like Kate Perry. I give up, I'm sick as fuck, I hit it up and split it up. You need the Grey's Anatomy cast to come and stitch it up. Those rock and roll stars always act the same. The superstar life really numbs your brain. They say too much love drives a man insane. In that case, I must be going crazy. It goes rock and roll stars always act the same. The superstar life really numbs your brain. They say too much love drives a man insane. In that case, I must be going crazy.
That's a bit of Rob Kelly, track called Crazy. Up next, Sirocco MCs, it's called Forgive Me. This is dope. Shout out Shaman as well, all the way in Boston. Once again, locked on, showing love. Here we go.
Nothing ever seems what it seems. Do things always mean what they mean? So it seems, seen so many things so far in this life, and it's alright. Sometimes I've been deceived, some things conceived are like hard to believe, but I still try to achieve goals I've set, and it's all good what I've received so far. All obstacles I've overcome as I seize the moment I choose to own and see through with great ease. Please, sometimes relationships ain't what they seem. From the outside it's looking good, but on the inside it's no dream. See, the trouble with us is we're much realer in our guts. If it don't contain trust, then the bubble will bust. I've seen hearts broke because it wasn't love, it was lust. Plus not enough ifs and far too much plus. Cuts and scars heal faster than mistrust. I can't accept it. Means you had their chance of happiness most directed. Or so it seems. I want you to. Why you were darling? Can't you forgive me too? Forgive me. Please forget it. Forgive me. Please, my darling. I'll make things alright.
Perception on the surface is not what it seems. Reflecting no purpose, dulling underlying themes. If a thought could be bought, I would get one of yours. But the price to pay requires mind-numbing chores. Suppressing and regressing a beauty with words. A chance to give a vision and identity. Not prescribed, but described to be elegance mentally. Thin line between art, genius, and sanity. Dignity, always graceful humanity. Taboo under the carpet behind closed doors. Actions and feelings exaggerated fourfold. Ambitious with creation blossom cold, so bold as I still mirror the perfectly formed soul. Taking critical, cowardly cynicism. Horrifying effects inflicted through scientism. In this place, who decides whether you go or stay? A decorated name, not familiar with the way, and a face mask to hide ignorant disgrace. 9 to 5, making our mind itch so switch like a knee-jerk reaction. Tear-jerk infraction. Don't explain because I'm not asking. Thank you for persistence, maintaining the mainframe. Priceless mental elegance still clearly remains. What, where, when, how, I understand now. I can't sleep or dream it. Can't laugh or cry. Forgive me. Please, my darling. Forgive me. Please forget it. Mighty world, darling. Can't you forgive me too? I can't sleep or dream it. Can't laugh or cry. Somebody's enjoying what's really mine.
Sick tune.
Forgive
The way they flipped the sample on this one, this is taking it back so many years. Sirocco MCs, it's called Forgive Me. Absolutely awesome Irish hip-hop on the turntable right now, and it's good to see all these comments rolling through tonight in the YouTube feed as well. Big up all the people showing love and support. Big up the Fada as well, locked in. Good to see you back once again.
The fall and rise of the sun and the moon is life, 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 life.
This dope record. It's from Steve Locke. It's called What's the Odds, featuring Mac, who was actually down here yesterday. Just popped in for a little studio session with Conway 248 recording a new track. So shout out to Mac, shout out to Steve Locke. Let's go.
Look at the hell, lads, it's great. But it fucking smells bad, it's race. Must be coming from a Belfast estate. When people get beat up, well, stabbed and raped. To lose it done up in their cell fast. I'll wait for the next little worm to get hooked, cast the spit. And juice is the puppet to brass on the smiths. And if you do, then the bastards spit. Like your back at school, mate, you'll get classes lit. Cause they will come and get you, kick your ass and take all your fucking family jewels, all your grass and wage. And if your half as brave as these bastards claim, you get the fuck in the gutter before you get hit from the rats in the drain, from the rats in the drain. Let me tell you about this life that I'm living. All these people in the streets making faithful decisions and always favor religion. Wants to walk in the minute, see the fate of a pigeon. Some say that life's a test, you better do your revision. Cause if you don't, you'll end up in the free or from prison. And I don't have to tell you what to do, but that'd be good if you listen. So the point of being rude and acting hard, cause you'll not get through the distance. Got me all fucking problems in my head. I'm a screw or a mess, and I don't give a fuck if you're popping easy, taking blues and you're sniffing, you're losing it living. Cause every time you choose a decision from right and wrong, you lay it bong and snoozing and vision. I just wanna watch you losing, no one's missing, no one's shooting the buildings, disputing the killing, abusing the children. I came from the place where the cats and prods ride in the streets and the cats and dogs and the fate of our police and they're attached to God. Will we ever have peace, baby? What's the odds? Yo, I came from the place where the cats and prods ride in the streets and the cats and dogs and the fate of our police and they're attached to God. Will we ever have peace, baby? What's the odds? I came from the place where the cats and prods ride in the streets and the cats and dogs and the fate of our police and they're attached to God. Will we ever have peace, baby? What's the odds? Yo, I came from the place where the cats and prods ride in the streets and the cats and dogs and the fate of our police and they're attached to God. Will we ever have peace, baby? What's the odds?
Shout out Steve Locke, making that last record. What's the odds?
Know what I mean? I'm schizophrenic.
Psychedelic, schizophrenic. Willie G on the turntable right now. Irish hip hop radio show.
Now they exist, the Anunnaki and ships landed genetically. Splicing shit is the Elohim out there, the Nephilim. Spirits that's unclean out there. The Druids from off the northwest coast of Ireland spread civilization eastward when they left their island. The pre-flood civilization delivering information to ancient Egypt. Mission secrets I'm chasing. Fallen angels are lost, history never taught. Wizardry, reptilian dynasties, archons bringing us misery within ourselves. Fractals contract into infinity, expanding the universe, vibrations and mysteries.
Our DNA flows with energy in our electrons. We are what the word's imagination reflects on. The cosmos is intelligent. It's all that's in the being. 0.05% is all that we're seeing. Esoteric mysteries mixed with secret history. Alien wizardry changing us physically, craziness spiritually. Telling me I'm schizophrenic. And what I see is psychedelic. It's psychedelic. 50 years ago, MK Ultra was in full swing. Lobotomies conducted in asylums we were fucked in. Nazis killing millions and A-bombs dropping. Flying saucers saw in the sky. People were talking, walking back. Further in time, wars, murderous hate. The Catholic Church leaving people burnt at the stake. The human being's the only creature that makes war. It's human nature, we are a people to pray for. History repeats, killers in the streets, trafficking people like they were meat. It's slavery that's happening, it's fuck shit. It's just the tip of the iceberg, trust it. Only 2% of UK weed farms get busted. Other crimes are the same, statistics is nonsense. Drugs being illegal is how all of it gets funded. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see we're dying in this violence. Mix it with cancer and viruses, still we're multiplying to colonize galaxies. So much space junk we can't even escape planetary orbit. It's fiction mixed with reality, or is it actually just a motherfucking tragic catastrophe?
Shout out Willie G on that last record, psychedelic, schizophrenic. Dude's always making music. Hit up his website as well. Up next, this one here, dope music video for this as well. Dirty Devs and Skeet. It's called Long Road.
Where it all went wrong, I just wanna know. Was it packing the gauze or was it sniffing the coke? Was it feeling too lost or was it losing them both? Mentality and my sister, I just couldn't cope. So I turned to the break and feeling like a ghost. Every lane got excited, now I ain't talking about coke. Every bar that I break be wasting its dope. Just trying to live a life, feeling empty and broke. Toes hold on tight as I'm walking this rope. Plain said it by safe, but I just ain't got a flow. Got the rage with emotions, tears flowing like an ocean. Second family commotion, so hopeless and corrosive. But this is how it is, it's a daily routine. Since the day I lost my dad, split the family tree. The love from my mother, you just wouldn't believe. She's stronger than the others, lost a child at 15. Shout out to my brothers, shit, I love you all. Shout out to my sisters, even though we don't talk. Create a dialogue, hope we speak in the end. You know what you've lost when you don't see them again. See your privilege when it comes to my friends. So much love from my brothers, Big Ski, Steve, guys, and them. They my chosen brothers right to the death. I can't thank them enough for all they done for the devs. If it wasn't for you, and I don't think I'll be viewed. From the dirt to the dudes, I stay loyal and true. For everything you taught, from the knowledge and thoughts, there's only one thing I ask is where did all go wrong? It all went wrong, it begins with my son. He wasn't my own, but shit, I raised him as one. Cut a long story short, not bonded by blood. Didn't wanna get bored because we bonded by love. He was all I ever had and I didn't wanna give up. He knew me as his dad, I knew your mind's my son. And I apologize for all of the wrongs. I just know that he's happy, I just gotta move on. A bomb was spilled emotion, so broken and torn. I tried to stay the closest like the rose to the thorn. So this is to the unborn I never met. So precious for the word, I just couldn't forget.
I can't do this no more. Now I know I'm all alone.
Shout out Devs. He's actually in the building. I think he's downstairs playing a game of pool. Shout out Skeet as well on this record. Like I say, well worth going and checking out the music video for it. Long Road. Absolutely amazing.
You got me feeling upset, still in bed, so I'm not even up yet. You talk about your feelings all the time. I can't deal with feelings, feeling good is all my man. Selfish, cause I put myself first. You're selfless, cause you put the others first. I hate the open spoken broken you. I'm poking holes in you instead of holding you, I've broken you. I can't do this no more. Now I know I'm all alone. I can't lie, I can't get off this road. Now I know I'm all alone. I can't.
stops. Steady tagging for the cause. Experts get a sinister applause, but their feet's never stood in the puddle. These beings don't.
Time for some Northwest hip hop. Shane Dean, Amanda Healy, BMC.
The truth isn't so.
It's called Escapism. Let's take it back in this record as a heavy one. Shout out the Northwest hip hop crew, you absolute legends.
Society for the profit holders. Meanwhile, we freestyle our beat lives, looking for the buzz like cocaine and a sheesh. Pack the bottles always empty in these minds. Dreaming not of abundance, but just enough for a wee while. The skimp and the scrape is the majority's reality. Pulling 95, she couldn't call it a salary. Everyone is crying anxiety, but getting people they talk is so challenging. Another lost soul in the river. They say that halfway's done, they regret their decision. Life's a prison, it's a mission trying to follow the digits. I must have felt something when I made the incision. It must have been the lyrics, sounds corny when you listen, but this is my escapism. My heart bleeds for those that don't express and feel defeated and stressed. They got their back against the wall and all they're seeing is death. It's so sad.
Peace of mind, no peace of mind. Ask the questions why. No peace of mind. We're just squirming around inside.
You don't want any love here, the pain could be fierce. It's full of tears and fear, your peers disappear. It's a dark place. Every day I feel my heart race, pointing like a harpist. It's a harsh test of reality, cause we're surrounded by tragedy. Suicidal victims taken from their family. This life is satanic, we're fighting the panic. We hide with the Xanax, we're dying demonic. So we manage by dying, striving for a purpose, unattainable dreams. Cause we're stuck in the circus, fucking we're worthless. Gasping for joy, instead of sleeping in beds, we sleep deep in the void. Our freedom's destroyed, loving on the same boat, trying to hang on the hope, but we hang from a rope. It's a never-ending tunnel, there's no light at the end. We struggle with these troubles that we're frightened they men, trying to figure out the puzzle, the pieces are a mess. The agony is permanent, so our pieces with death. Holding on tight every night for a breath. No one's alright cause our heads up the left. Darkness falls every week cause the death rate's risen. We're all afraid they speak cause no one wants to listen. Alcoholism, street drugs and prescriptions. We all hate living, this is our escapism.
Northwest hip hop on that last track. It's called Escapism. This one here from Bitter Rock. It's called Dark Days. Irish hip hop radio show Sunday night. Myself, DAZ, behind the turntables, and we still got more of it on the way. Let's keep it locked.
Pity the dead, nah, pity the living. Don't pity yourself, pity the world we're sinning. Don't pity the Lord, I know He's pretty forgiving. Yeah, I'm begging for a change in this hell, draped in all black linen. Mysterious, devious, depressed. Whatever the case is, I'm feeling pretty stressed. Harassed on me, worries on me, last dying breath. But the only hope in this world is place that I detest. I'm a guest in this world, let me live and live out. I'm trying to progress and push myself through the crowd. I can't live with doubts, no without a single proud moment on myself, fuck the doubts. So what's the story? Are we cool here? Can we part ways? No longer live in fear. Take back in me life was missing. I sit back, take notes for this new beginning.
It's a new dawn, a new day. Fuck the old life, turn your back on your past ways. Time for a change, try to change your life. Shed some light on your dark days.
It's a new dawn, a new day. Fuck your old life, turn your back on your past ways. It's time for a change, try to change your life. And shed some light on these dark days. It's a new day, a new life. Fuck the old way, turn me back on me past life. The same sob stories with the same shy. The same people, now you see them in a different light. So good night to the crackheads, the coke fiends. The 16-year-old dying as his lungs bleed. He's cooped up in the room, just smoking weed. Paranoid, watching the hot rocks drop on his sleeves. Please believe there is a choice for us all though. If I could slice up all your dreams into a slideshow, I let you flick through the years, be so unaware. Looking at yourself, where did the time go? It's basically here, sitting, waiting. Grab it by the throat, it's yours for the taking. So take back to your life was missing and sit back and take notes for this new beginning. And let's.
It's a new dawn, a new day. Fuck the old life, turn your back on your past ways. Time for a change.
dawn, a new day. Fuck your old life, turn your back on your past ways. It's time for a change, try to change your life and shed some light on these dark days.
People keep going on about, you see these young people immigrating, if they fucking pay them, they're making a change in their life.
Dark record. This is called Dark Days from Bitter Rock, absolute smashing record. Before that we had the Northwest hip hop crew as well with Escapism. And yeah, we're firing through these Irish hip hop artists tonight in the Sunday night radio show here at Skank FM, broadcasting from Fifth Element headquarters as well. Shout out to everyone locked in. See Big Dean as well, he's just locked in. Shout out Big Dean, absolute legend, killer MC, dope producer as well. And yeah, it's good to have all the usual heads locked in tonight as well, all the comments rolling through. Shout out to the ones on skankfm.com listening worldwide as well. Shout out Dirty Devs up in the building tonight too. Spun a couple of his records. And I've got a brand new record as well. Dirty Devs was recording here in the studio just before we kicked off the Irish hip hop radio show. Well, I say just before we kicked off the Irish hip hop radio show. It was pretty much before we started fighting with plug sockets in here. We were 10 minutes late on air tonight. Our electricity tripped and all the rest of it. We're running around the building like madmen trying to get the show back on, but we're here and we're doing it, so stick around.
I really want to go out and walk for it, that kind of way. And I know people are going to say, but you have a job. But you have a job as well. You just have the same sort of mentality. Go out and just make things happen, you know what I mean? You want to change your life, go out and change your life. Don't be running to others, just change your life for it. Whether you take offense to it or not, you know what I mean? That's the way I see it. You want to change, go out and make the change. You want it, you can have it. But you do get it yourself, cause it's self-service. You want it, you can have it, but you do get it yourself, cause it's self-service. You want it, you can have it, but you do get it yourself, cause it's...
So I had a bit of Danny Diatribe earlier on with Kinzilla, Illa and Diatribe. They put out a project together, the Very Clear EP. We spun something off it earlier on, but here's some Danny Diatribe by himself, a track called Help Yourself. Go and do that.
Smoke and my inner chips like perfect. Light up past the traffic jam. I coverage your morning on top of that, it makes you fight. You want it, you can have it, but you do get it yourself, cause it's self-service. Your network is your net worth. Never be a product pusher, always serve first. Loving for today. The one who gets the most of those who give the most away. Don't go broke trying to look rich. My bike spoke and my inner chips like perfect. Gliding past the traffic jams. I car burns your money on top of that, it makes you fat. Thank you. A bike burns your fat and stacks your money. Yeah. Money in the bank, 6-pack on the stomach. Complaining makes you weak. Keep complaining, straight to action, you're the cheat. Go get it. Your health or wealth, these are the facts that I believe. Know the difference between assets and liabilities. Big difference. An asset is something that makes you money. A liability is what takes your money from you. A house can be a liability, no doubt, but it becomes an asset if you fix it up and rent it out. Yes. It takes work to fulfill your dreams. The average millionaire has close to 7 income streams. You are the average of 5 people in your team. Surround yourself with people that get you where you need to be. If you want it, you can have it, help yourself. If you want it, you can have it, help yourself. If you want it, you can have it, help yourself. If you want it, go and get it, self-service. If you want it, you can have it, help yourself. If you want it, you can have it, help yourself. If you want it, you can have it, help yourself. If you want to go and get it, self-service. Start again and begin. What? Winners never quit, quitters never win. No. The prize is who you become after going through it. If it was easy, well then everyone would do it. Homeless people would have mansions full and thick stacks. Your granny would be flexing with a 6-pack. The taxi driver would be piloting a spacecraft. Find your joy and passion and then save it with a spacecraft. Yeah. If you get fat, start drinking water, yo. Water. Cut the carbs and up the cardio. You're in charge of your life, you know. Down Pena living in a castle from the barrio. Get your head around this tax mock. It's easier to keep up than to catch up. Confront the things that you really do not know. You are the main actor and director of the show. If you want it, you can have it, help yourself. If you want it, you can have it, help yourself. If you want it, you can have it, help yourself. If you want it, go and get it, self-service. If you want it, you can have it, help yourself. If you want it, you can have it, help yourself. If you want it, you can have it, help yourself. If you want it, go and get it, self-serve. It's self-serve. It's self-serve.
Let me recline in the city every night for a week. I'll do live shows for free, blowing your mind with ease. I watch the trees go green, smoke the buds and leaves. Don't touch the seeds, but I would love to go in the field. I see one bird around me, so I don't need a scarecrow.
This is pure dopeness, this track.
If it dared
Been playing it for the past couple of weeks because there's a brand new music video just dropped for this one. It's from Didier Drogba, taken from his EP Day to Day Shite, which is absolutely amazing. And yeah, this one featuring Steve Locke, Danny Drop It, and the animation music video from Pedal Dance. It's well worth a look, so go check it out. Shout out Didier Drogba, DBMCs, representing my man Corey Love. I love this EP, Day to Day Shite.
Ask going with things, it's not as frightening as it seems. As I go back and media cloud chasing smoke screens, rise above it all and see precisely nothing's what they mean.
We gotta hear his verse again. Look behind the scenes, Steve Locke, Danny Drop It, Didier Drogba on the record.
Let me recline in the city every night for a week. I'll do live shows for free, blowing your mind with ease. I watch the trees go green, smoke the buds and leaves. Don't touch the seeds, but I would love to go in the field. I see one bird around me, so I don't need a scarecrow. Wouldn't harm the creature, but I'd catch it if it dared go near my cradle. I strap it to an easel, find its little friends, and then I'll feed them to the seagulls. Props to local MCs, keeping it real. The graphers and DJs, B-boys and all the people that be showing us love. Front row fucked and hold themselves about the pubs like they could never give up. Because if we're all one, well I'm a fucking army. Weaklings and fake fucks get eaten like a sarnie. I traipse about the place with a face like a concarney, having random conversations with a stranger in a garden.
Look behind the scenes, behind the binders in your bean. Ask going with things, it's not as frightening as it seems. As I go back and media cloud chasing smoke screens, rise above it all and see precisely nothing's what they mean. In transformation, self-proclaimed occupation, emigrating to other dimensions, just crazy observations, bringing it down to near the level that's vocational. Electrical vacations, every trip was educational. I hope I learned from what I learned, but I was spangled when I gurned, so I untangled all my nerves and wrangled up a couple of nerves. So when the ball curves, I emerged straight back into the same calamities. In reality, that's insanity. Actually, that's society. Overpopulation, advertising to fuel consumers. Mass extinction, we're creating energy for the future. It's a degenerate sample butcher, seeking why do you rash to hoots? You're breaking through your parental controls and wrecking their heads like a local hooch. Through your whippers, I'm gonna butcher. Head through your bench and wall, my shit's intrusive. I mean, they came to violate you all, I'm your abuser. Lock down the wall so they can see all of this. This shit ain't real, but it's all that there is.
Cutthroat, fuck fools with a tough quote. Breathe the fire, mouth the ace like I'm stuck froze. Feel the rush around my body as I pondering success. I'm a laundering scheme at its best, and it's the guys regurging at your eyes, so you can't see the connect with the supply. I'm throwing hammers in the glass house, buy some popcorn and sit and watch pornos ass to mouth. Try to get the money out cause it's ATM, and getting fucked up is just the way we train. Dope bars like the ones that you cut with that sweet vanilla pollen in the bong, you just suck like. Cough, cough, where's the chili sauce? The wife's down the supplement, I'm like an illy boss. Now go and get my luxury toilet roll, and Steve sees the seeds in the soil grow. Bread and eggs and baggy instead of figs. I changed my living room into this hip-hop display.
Look behind the scenes, behind the binders in your bean. Ask her when the things, it's not as frightening as it seems. As I go back and media cloud chasing smoke screens, rise above it all and see precisely nothing's what they mean.
Let's take a look behind the scenes. Let's take a look behind the
because I have it, can never give it back as a need, like an addict.
This one here from Jared I2. Before that, like I say, we had Didier Drogba, Steve Locke, Danny Drop It on the record. Go check out the animation video from Pedal Dance. Yeah, let's switch it up. Cinematic, Jared I2 taking it up north in this one. Sick rhymer.
When it comes to the track, I spit and bringing it back. They kill him, give me a bastard. Well, and see it's a fact. I'm rapping, bringing it nasty. Rough and but does he have to listen? Let me get on and just fuck this. Force unconceivable, reaching the people feeling so feeble. And needing reasons to speak of the evil. Need retrieval, he'd release a speech of the semen equal to see upheaval. Screech and bring it back to the prequel. I'ma be the sequel. Little bit of point is fucking flew the fire on the beat. But I don't give a fuck because I knew I'm fire on the beat. I won't retire or complete. I won't be sayer. All the streets will go and try to fight it, and you won't require lungs they breathe. Voice bars crushing as you feel the pressure building up and sit and shake with disbelief and wonder how you did it. But you went and tried to do your but went under, couldn't give enough. I know you went and wind up fucked. Fuck the cinematic. Gotta be mad because I have it. Can never give it back cause I need it. Like an addict. You ever get a chance and you keep it. Gotta grab it and never let it get in the pile. Everybody getting mad cause I'll never do it like me. But I don't give a fuck and will I ever not like me. They feeling ground when they bring in all the hype, see, and then they go and finish up last. I try to verbalize a feeling, try to get inside the meaning, cause they say a problem shared's a problem, half them needing healing. I can feel the demons creeping, I can feel the poison seeping, I can feel my stomach squealing, kneeling, screaming at the ceiling. I can feel myself concealing, I can see myself as cheating. I can free the beast or keep it seemingly sleeping till they need him. Feed him shit that I be bleeding, keep a spirit that I be stealing. I can be what I be needing, but it seems that people need him. So I'm back to be a bastard, back to be a wanker, back to be whatever people hit. That's what you asked for. Back to be a second and sort of cunt to be the master. Back to keep it intact, you gonna react, you're getting slapped for it. Speaking and it's vital, you be at my recital. I'm a contradict myself like I've been writing loads of Bibles. But I never give a shit because I never sat and idle. While I sit and watch and make a shit to make a suicidal. Cinematic, gotta be mad because I have it. Can never give it back cause I need it. Like an addict, you ever get a chance and you keep it. Gotta grab it and never let it get in the pile. Everybody getting mad cause I'll never do it like me. But I don't give a fuck and will I ever not like me. They feeling ground when they bring in all the hype, see, and then they go and finish up last. The cinematic, gotta be mad because I have it. Can never give it back cause I need it. Like an addict, you ever get a chance and you keep it. Gotta grab it and never let it get in the pile. Everybody getting mad cause I'll never do it like me. But I don't give a fuck and will I ever not like me. They feeling ground when they bring in all the hype, see, and then they go and finish up last.
Just had a bit of that Jared I2 cinematic. Up next, Jazzy Bell from Ja 1.
Yeah, I know a man who found the queen, yo, but threw it all away. Had 2 children like himself, but wasn't thinking on his way. He hit the Yogo every single fucking day. With 6 cans, he thought he had a slick plan to raise the J. See, that queen was my mother. My father came and went, knew for like 5 years of my life. He always struggled to pay the rent, must have been thinking, what's the point? My ma was at the social just to feed us with a meal. Yo, every night I've seen the sights and grew the heights. And since my little bro was born, breathing, seeing light. Just after my uncle died OD because he was dealing with too much inside. 27 years old, the fucking part of me had died. Still grieving for you, Bridget. Remembering that big bright smile, that long flight home we landed, had to say our fucking final goodbyes. It brings a tear to my eye. Felt my mother's having sliced, led onto her feelings, eating to be sacrificed just to see her in the afterlife. Was going through a disaster, boy, but where were you? Probably standing in the queue with your nagging and 20 blue. We've all made mistakes, but for me, I will try and fix them, but not for you. So when I see you getting more than kick butt, whatever's on the floor be picked up. Your jab slipped up, you'll get your rib tucked. You meet a fucking ambush, the boys to keep the plan hush. Remember all those empty promises that I believed at first. I should have told my mother way before all the drama that she should go and leave the cunt. My father's slurring grammar only made this even her, but I should expand my mind and go and fucking read a book. I know it's 2018 and I've been here just over 2 decades now, still trying to plot with all my schemes. I think I'm living in a dream, got all these essays now fogging up my fucking screen. Leap like a frog when I stepped into the scene. These dummies barking like dogs when asked to spit at 16. Been grade A since 95, and since then I've made my way through 22 years of this thing called life. My father had too many beers, yo, I guess he lost all sight. Was 6 years old, a kid filled with fright, was feeling cold, yo, till my mother squeezed me tight. But when I grew too old to understand the feelings right, yeah, yo, that's when I need the right. Give me a beat that's nice, a pizza slice. So nowadays everybody out for a cheaper price. One for themselves till they creep at night. Was 9 years old, let the boys scream with noise. They gotta come around quick with that beaming the lights will never penalise. These burned out cars out the field is bright. You need to walk out haggis in the streets, they fight.
It's a dope little tune, this one, taken from a few years back from Ja 1. It's called Jazzy Bell. I think there's a music video for this one as well. Go check it out. Ja 1 as well, still pressing on with his music, making dope Irish hip hop. To reload. This is from Rira. It's called Follow. It's an amazing track. It was a free download as well. I think I got it on his Bandcamp page. But yeah, shout out Rira. Max respect to this long-standing MC. I love this record. Check it out. As well as that, shout out Conway248, locked in. Like I was saying earlier on, he was in the studio Friday with Mac lacing a new track. Sounds sick. Big up Ian as well from the Big Beat Radio Show, also supporting Irish hip hop artists on a Wednesday night. Go check out the Big Beat Radio Show. Shout out all the people locked on tonight. Good to have you.
Forever all stressed, trying to press and push buttons till impaled on a bed of nails, looking for cushions. What's the hassle? Don't be cocking yourself. It's all in front of you. The only thing hunting you is the health. Belt battle replaced in your graceful days fall away and never ever follow the same. Since we landed on the planet trying to balance the sphere. Get your mallet and get your hammer and head weapons. Buckle up and start stepping. Living a life lesson. Given the right amount of messing and mayhem. Mixed with the bliss and the breaks and close shavings. No cravings, I only dabble in the habit. Walk pavements, I only travel if I crack it. Slow payments, I know that one well. Gonna run it up till I excel. XL. Like I said, no pausing, no stalling. Keep it going and keep follow.
It's just bullshit, burns through my stereo. There's no flow on the radio, so I guess I gotta show them how it really go. There's no flow on the radio. It's just bullshit, burns through my stereo. There's no flow on the radio, so I guess I gotta show them how it really go. There's no flow on the radio.
Check this one out, taking it back once again. Sketch 9, no flow on the radio.
So I guess I gotta show them how it really goes. There's no flow on the radio, chaps. They won't support you if your raps are important. And if your voice is important, they will. If you can dance, then fuck the skill. That's politics as usual. Forget the spitting.
Too many people doing their best Jay-Z renditions. See what I done there? With one word I can get your concern. And I can script a sick verse that'll stop your nerves. With no video play, I still rock the word. Check. If they don't make it on, steady route and make the bond. But I can take your hand, show you how I really am. See, I'm a crazy man with my own plans. Cause radio ain't playing the real jams. So I gotta keep it going and pushing. Keep flowing and do it and bring the music to the masses myself. Gotta do it without anybody's help. Just me and mounted an activist awfully. Aim for the championship belt, then I'm ready. Without the radio, I can get wealthy. There's no flow on the radio. It's just bullshit, booms through my stereo. There's no flow on the radio. So I guess I gotta show him how it really goes. There's no flow on the radio. It's just bullshit, booms through my stereo. There's no flow on the radio. So I guess I gotta show him how it really goes. I gotta do it myself, don't nobody help. See, it's the activist, fuck everybody else. I'm a rowdy dude, heard in a full mood. People ain't down to help what I'm out to do. I got freedom of speech, but the radio chooses what can't be heard. What's freedom of speech if the words don't reach peeps? It's absurd, what I'm saying is out the weak links. And each beat that I hear on the radio waves sounds just like the one that just played. Every track sounds the same, but the name gets switched. Every wax sound is me with the strangest sense. Nobody's playing this real rap shit. The radio's a talentless wasteland, bitch. And I rage like a blazing focus. I reach hip-hop shunned, it's a shame I'm tortured. So let's make the radio change or forfeit, rearrange or torch it. Every page I scripted there's made up of amazing literature. So just get a word, don't sit there, get up and make the sound. Now get up and get down, check the method. There's no flow on the radio. It's just bullshit, booms through my stereo. There's no flow on the radio. So I guess I gotta show him how it really goes. There's no flow on the radio. It's just bullshit, booms through my stereo. There's no flow on the radio. So I guess I gotta show him how it really goes. I don't need you, I just need me and my crew, and a bag of weed. Me and my views got me a lot of peeps trying to hit on me and give me a lot of kick check. I respect what the industry is, I just won't give into the shit. My intimate shit is irrelevant to host on the box, but honestly, that's what means the most to me. Lads, does it bother me? Yes. And it's useless trying to flatter me. We live in a democracy contained in hypocrisy. I'm just trying to make it to your Twitter stage following. Dividends dodge me, missing them constantly. Must we give in to the masses? Trust me, do your own thing and you'll be largely happier. Maybe you'll be hardly popular till you rev it up like a Harley scrambled around the track damager. But really you don't play my shit. It's like I'm chasing a high every day I sit. Try to get a new hit with this ramming noise, but I can't if the radio don't play my voice. There's no flow on the radio. It's just bullshit, booms through my stereo. No flow on the radio. So I guess I gotta show him how it really goes. No flow on the radio. It's just bullshit, burns through my stereo. Flow on the radio. So I guess I gotta show him how it really goes. Full disclosure, this isn't a diss to all radio DJs and all radio stations. That's not
Some fucking rappers getting peppered if they push it. I keep the kush lit, I write the new shit. Therapy, cause there's no book before the bullshit. 9 to 10 that took a fucking redder in the bullpen, like who knew?
Let's get into this one. Mind Design, Seasoning. Before that, Sketch 9, No Flow on the Radio. Irish hip hop.
Some these fucking rappers getting peppered if they push it. I keep the kush lit, I write the new shit.
Shout out Dan Dakers as well, absolute legend, locked in, loving the show tonight once again. Good to have you locked in, bro.
The reserve shell would fit, must not have deserved well if you're stuck up on hook it. Rather preserves well, never thought I would spit, never thought I could spit, jumping and could quit. That's why I stand strong, 10 toes to the tarmac. That's what I stand on. These gimmicks get fused, but I think that their fans wrong. Talk is fucking cheap. Who runs this shit now your man's gone? Haven't really got the fucking plans drawn, and I'm not trying to make a fucking dance song. I just write rhymes about my mistakes. No guidelines or high intakes of white lines. I see the signs, I keep it dumber like Lee. From where the scum strum in the slum for some respect. In the grammar G, one word, one D. Never sip on Bud Light, I like a fucking Bud Light. My style is like a mud fight, it's not really done right. Never seen a gunfight cause they weren't the gun type. See me sipping tea with no street life. But when I think back, my street is fucking seen strife. When I think back, what the fuck has been life? Today balanced on the lean of a knife that could slip and cut ya. God might say gotcha. With the donor card, I know they're gonna fucking cut ya. All these fucking rappers getting peppered if they push it. I keep the couche lit, I write the new shit. Therapy, cause there's no booklet for the bullshit. Mind designs, I took a fucking redder in the bullpit. Like who knew the reserve shell would fit? Must not have deserved well if you're stuck up on hook it. The rod it preserves well. Never thought I would spit, never thought I could spit. Jumping I could quit.
It was much bigger and stronger and more powerful than we realized. And at that point, what seemed to happen was that there was a change in tactics.
Up my sleeve a full deck of aces, up the pace, slam the brakes, leave your neck and braces underhanded and devious. On the other hand, mischievous, serious.
Yeah, before this one, Mind Designs, that track seasoning recorded at the Skank FM studio. That was a good recording session.
Envelope straight under the.
Up next, we got some grim pickings. This one called Sneaky Tactics.
Kane did
love this boom bap style of hip hop. Grim pickings always producing beats, sick with the rhymes as well.
Just grinning.
Dude's on point.
Craig Max in and we're not kidding. Since the beginning, we'll battle beats to kill 'em. Sneaky tactics, the rep is so squeaky clean. You got it completely backwards. Have your heads doing freaky backflips while we're spraying up graffiti left spinning on its axis. That's what the facts is.
Underhand. Them sneaky tactics. Them sneaky tactics.
And your tactics are underhand.
Them sneaky tactics. Them sneaky tactics.
I got a sneaking suspicion that you're weak with the vision while I'm deep in decision like people in prison. They're keeping them willingly killing collars, sleeping, eating and squalor, preaching to villains. The scholars keep competing for shillings and dollars. We can demolish the feeble that feed off the evil, the greed and the horrors. We can defeat them when I'm speaking of beating, my bleeding, beating, and leaving, pleading, repeating and sequence the heat of a meeting with knowledge. They steal from the people to deep in the pockets, reaping the profits, preaching the bollocks, claiming the real and the keeping the honest. We're creeping upon us, elite proper crooks, taking propaganda. At the propaganda, every piece of the puzzle, you know they planned it. I can't stand it, sleep in the struggle, I understand it. They're fucking devious and underhanded, fleecing us, then leaving us with nothing masked up like a bandit.
Trying to eat off the place and take the scraps off our bones.
And your tactics are underhanded.
Them sneaky tactics. Them sneaky tactics.
And your tactics are underhanded.
Them sneaky tactics. Them sneaky tactics.
It's truly marvelous in the back of his head. I'm not even thinking it anymore. I don't even thinking.
Pay attention as I preach the sermon. Be careful who the words that you speak's concerning. When you're eating on the beef I'm serving. I'm trying to be a peaceful person, but it's hard trying to keep you.
This one here, it's called The Sermon from Lethal Dialect, taking it down to south.
Beneath the circuit, and boys ask me who could I be for certain. Cause I'll never be a semen squirting, penis jerking, freedom stealing, demon serving. Fuck what fees you're earning, cause that shit you can't leave the earth with. I'll never be seen as perfect, but the day you receive a verdict, oh no one won't be feeling nervous. Cause I've never been a sheep for herding. My key was to be determined, keep learning, but never back down. One thing that I've learned, the scene's a circus. Fucking rap clowns don't believe the verses. Give me something that could keep me earthed in the days when the beasts emerge. And priest purring and praying to the seed that the queen of virgins birthed from my cervix. EU, German merging. CCTV's observing and the background crack down and pat down. Anybody seen preparing, that's how authorities act now. I have a message from a higher power. It told me to tell you to be careful when you plead your service. The devil is a lawyer, but he needs a permit. Discussing capers with a foreign answer. Who traded his foreign answers to foreign answers? He said at the end of the road the traffic lights always showing amber. You like chances, you might chance it. He used to boy dancers, having unprotected sex, collected debts for high bankers. He said it's ironic, you know, collecting debt, cause now it's debt's torn to collect them next. Thyroid cancer, he lived fast in the best respects, but he died faster. The moral of the metaphor, from the crest of death, where the homeless are quite
term, but your status doesn't matter in the life after.
Doing all the so-called normal things that all you people do. Working a dead-end 9-to-5 job that you hate just so you can have 1 or 2 nights out at the town. Going to the same fucking bar, listening to the same fucking music.
Here's some Shane Dean, Broken Shackles. It's a dope record.
No. Broken shackles, the truth behind the cracks has been tackled. I finally had enough of the hassle. Broken shackles, the truth behind the cracks has been tackled. I finally had enough of the hassle. Broken shackles, the truth behind the cracks has been tackled. I finally had enough of the hassle. Broken shackles, the truth behind the cracks has been tackled. I've had enough of the hassle. Stuck inside the system, imprisoned in society. Wishing this encryption will bring about reality. Thinking on a level that my mind is in a battle with me, living in the rules of their chaotic way of handling me. But something saddens me, a spanner's in the works. I have to dig it deeper, doesn't matter if it hurts. The ladder's on a level higher than I've ever fathomed. And if it collapses, it's like it's never happened. What's happening? I'm acting like there's nothing to be seen. See me in the town just buying a DVD, but believe I perceive something that you can't see, and I retreat even from a conversation in the street. I don't need this, there's nothing important for me to speak with you. The same attention when children look at a peek at you. I'm a freak when all I fucking do is speak the truth. Leave it didn't help me find a place to leave this news. Broken shackles, the truth behind the cracks has been tackled. I finally had enough of the hassle. Broken shackles, the truth behind the cracks has been tackled. I finally had enough of the hassle. Broken shackles, the truth behind the cracks has been tackled. I finally had enough of the hassle. Broken shackles, the truth behind the cracks has been tackled. I've had enough of the hassle. Emerging from the dirt, then insert me in a verse. It's my curse till the day I'm on a hearse. Perfection on this earth every day has been subverted. All I want is it accepted, all depends on how I word it. Curving how I'm learning since the days of Dublin school. Since the days of playing sick, they chilled at home and act a fool. Employers get annoyed at me because I ain't determined. Still I'm asking for a bonus, telling me I don't deserve it. I ain't punctual, you'll see me when you see me. I'm glad I got anxiety cause then I got their freebies. Finally I left with a smile on my face and a grunt to look upon their facial features I will embrace. Chasing the paper, yeah, alligators. Can I see the futures coming? No, you fucking know us later. On the telly, belly full of ready meat and fixed spaghetti, full of jelly, man, you all what you eat, but you ain't ready. Broken shackles, the truth behind the cracks has been tackled. I finally had enough of the hassle. Broken shackles, the truth behind the cracks has been tackled. I finally had enough of the hassle. Broken shackles, the truth behind the cracks has been tackled. I finally had enough of the hassle. Broken shackles, the truth behind the cracks has been tackled. I've had enough of the hassle. It's coming quicker than when I left my middle finger. Quicker than an apple one is on with a lack of liquor. I'm sicker on the mic than politicians telling lies. Fubs, porkies, waffles and the fucking phone lines. It's funny how the money just circles us like a swarm. Word of honey, don't you get it? We're feeding the fucking swarm. Eating for it, sleeping every day. It's exhausting cause you can't see it. Of course we should be cautious. I'm nauseous. I put it everything it's holding. All these institutions gotta stop them all from growing. Kids see celebrities just like they're fucking gods. Follow them religiously just like a pack of dogs. All you are is a code, obeying and getting by. Okaying and saying I, slaving on a tie. No amount of morals that's embedded in society will ever grab a hold of me or ruin my reality. Broken shackles, the truth behind the cracks has been tackled. I finally had enough of the hassle. Broken shackles, the truth behind the cracks has been tackled. I finally had enough of the hassle. Broken shackles, the truth behind the cracks has been tackled. I finally had enough of the hassle. Broken shackles, the truth behind the cracks has been tackled. I've had enough of the hassle. When you gonna wake up and realise that all these fucking things that you work your balls off to achieve, all these material objects means fuck all. Because at the end of the day, when you're browning bread in a box, suspect innocent, not guilty.
shout out to Shaman locked in from Boston. This is one of his records. The dude's always supporting Irish hip hop, so we gotta support him right now. Yeah, hanging it down, Boston City, doing your thing. You absolute legend for supporting us here in the Irish Hip Hop Show. Thank you very much, Shaman. Enjoy this record, people. It's called Dirty Crimes.
Sinner or shed tears of guilt with popsicle sticks. My foundation isn't built beside an ocean of regret. This in high tide, whose ways will never let wash away my pride that I have for who I am as a man and as a person. Live your life improvising, but never rehearsing exactly who you are. Rewrite life script, and when it comes to what you are, make sure you're tight-lipped. Just handle your business, and the only attraction is talk that's only cheap but not eclipsed by action. 1,530 times I've cleaned up my act, but these dirty crimes that I once committed keep calling my name. It's hard to change when it's easy to stay the same. 1,530 times I've cleaned up my act, but these dirty crimes that I once committed keep calling my name. It's hard to change when it's easy to stay the same. Avalanches of ego causes man to fail, so scale the mountains of success on the shadowy trails. Then never leave breadcrumbs all over your path for these birds of betrayal whose wings filled with wrath will gnaw in your carcass, infested with flies whose tentacles rip all the vision out your eyes. Or maybe it's one becoming a love of the girl. Showdowns with mob bosses for the top of the world. You can scale the Arctic as a North Pole explorer, or blast me where I stand while rocking a fedora. I ain't easily impressed, success ain't what I'm after. Methodic, never desperate's how I keep it, cause I have to stay all business and handle my affairs from the top of Mount Greylock out in the Berkshires, then all the way down to the tip of the Cape. Filthy politics and crime amass this whole state. 1,530 times I've cleaned up my act, but these dirty crimes that I once committed keep calling my name. It's hard to change when it's easy to stay the same. 1,530 times I've cleaned up my act, but these dirty crimes that I once committed keep calling my name. It's hard to change when it's easy to stay the same. Eternal battles got you talking to little green army men. Invisible loyalty from imaginary friends is all that one has, and when it's all said and done, whether you quote-unquote live or die by that gun, or you live that life and think it's how you're rolling. Reduce to mere pins for our sins, someone's bowling, waiting to strike when we're destined to fall. When no one is spared, so be prepared for that ball to blindside whoever in destiny's alley. From the top of the mountain to the bottom of the valley is how one can fall just as quick as they rose. Ashes they get spread and our bodies decompose inside of a grave before we cherish a breath. Non-discriminating is the industry of death. Whether you quote Macbeth or you're sipping Merlot, choices made will dictate when and how you go. 1,530 times I've cleaned up my act, but these dirty crimes that I once committed keep calling my name. It's hard to change when it's easy to stay the same. 1,500.
Like I say, people, shout out Shaman, based in Boston, always supporting the Irish hip hop scene over here. He's always online, sharing people's music, supporting the whole thing from this radio show to other people's music, the events, and all the rest of it. Shaman, absolute legend. It's called Dirty Crimes.
Change when it's easy to stay the same. 1,530 times I've cleaned up my act, but these dirty crimes that I once committed keep calling my name. It's hard to change when it's easy to stay the same. Hey, 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 hey,
Alright, so it's time to play some fresh music before we round up the show tonight. This is called Frontline. It's absolutely awesome. It's got that grime edge to it. It's from Oshin. It's a young artist on the rise, based here in Belfast, making his music. He's been down to the lab a few times. Dude can spit bars, but I'm glad to finally actually have a hard copy of his music. Frontline's Oshin.
The levels like balloons on a house, you're knocking it down at the truth, let it out. Ever say cruising in South, it's Monte Carlo, not Morty's, then I'm bringing it round. Stick the sound in difference of rounds. I was the one who told you I'm gonna do that. Still sitting on a fence. Guess that's purgatory, your gulag, but watching a pace to burn, but nobody safe whenever I break the tune. Joker's the face and cruise back the drum board, speaker chest to make moves. Create loops, produce tunes, I'm for that. Slay use, ambush trees, I'm for that. Don't want opinions if they aren't valid, do research. These days people need to think far more, not speak first. If things aren't in the right place, to refresh, not resurf. Think you're on top, so you tell people what to do, teacher. Wonder what it's looking like on Frontline. Have to be smart and dodge those traps one time. Gonna see riches sometime.
If it's about ability, then skill points I've done many. Piece of jack to see papers after train to run things, cause drills aren't the factor. Piece it back to people, you ditch the weak link in the chain, get the doctor. Are they for the people or torching evil? Let me guess. Still focused on back then, stuck in the past. People held some rough shit, not bust clips. The best function gonna have others in a limit at the field from another kick underground dip. While I stay on the face complaint until the two bass from on the bass brothers don't recycle laser tape cutter or read a good easy fits on track. Chain cutter. Keep equipped to roll through a storm. Neighbour runner, tug up its us, may just get tortured. Tug up a ghost of a real life father. Jump in board, best pray, pastor. Been at the finish line, know that they lost her. Tug up its us, may just get tortured. Tug up a ghost of a real life father. Jump in board, best pray, pastor. Been at the finish line, know that they lost her. Wonder what it's looking like on front line. Have to be smart and dodge those traps one time. Gonna see riches sometime. If it's about ability, then skill points I've done mine. Broke the back like Dyson, if not, how can you have goals and check code knack? MCs don't have layers, team players will end up in snowstorm rack. Follow through rap, pull-ups at times to keep things closed. Shutters, if I speak about deeper things to you, it's because you've got my respect. Need to stay blessed and on point, not focused on pound coins only, there's more to the voice. Egos are big, must have took roids. Local artist, I'm the new love. Free paint doesn't go past me. Same task, cocky, cool posh, change off machine. Shapeshifters nasty, things get caught out past leam. Wonder what it's looking like on front line. Have to be smart and dodge those traps one at one time. Gonna see riches sometime.
Digging this.
If it's about ability, then skill points I've done mine.
Like I say, brand new music. This one here from Oshin. It's called Frontline. Absolutely amazing stuff. Youngster coming up out of Belfast. His father as well. Big up Elemental. Absolutely awesome DJ. But yeah, digging this record. Got that grime style to it. And yeah, it's fresh new music here on the Irish Hip Hop Radio Show. Big up Oshin. Absolute legend. Smack that one. And it's good to have fresh music from him. Let's get into this one up next then. Brand new album has just been dropped by J.O.E. Council Estate Gods. Title tune off it. This is sick. Shout out Chef Boy D as well, sending me through the link to this new material. He features on one of the tracks. There's other features on this album. J.O.E. absolutely smacked this one. Council Estate Gods. Shout out J.O.E. Let's keep his record moving here. This one fresh to the Irish Hip Hop Radio Show. Big up Dirty Devs in the background with the camera.
Gone off, I get the pen and brushed off. I dig into the maze of ancient Chris and pull the dust off. I fame away from all these metaphors, but I was once lost. Like a girl that's working for sex, not knowing what love was. Want to live for day to day, not worrying what the cost was. But being broke's the only fucking way that we were brought up. Trying to escape the streets, but some things made them caught up. Saying look for door opens as soon as one shuts. Say the average way is easy, but not as tough luck. Hustles losing young pups with all their wrists cupped up. The kneecap is practice mad sniffing dust up. The family bust ups and they remind me in some handcuffs. And you won't ever see me getting drunk at the pub, cause alcohol will make you self-destruct and leave you fucked up. I keep the main open like the legs on rough sluts, so I can see the rear view when the cons come for bus. The guns and busts around my yard but made this up to us. It changed the way we're living for all the youth that's brought up. And those who wait from here and judge and tell them shut up. The Hans is pause, TX called with the salts. The kids ain't nowhere near, fucking worse as adults. The places that we live with me, what person is at fault? Anytime a person's dealt with is hurting us all. So pick the person up as soon as the person falls, and try to teach your brethren a word from the song, and bring peace to you all. The council, the state God, and try to teach your sisters their word from the song, and bring peace to you all. The council, the state God, council, the state. We're all council, the state gods. Yeah. This album's for the council, the state kids. Check, check.
We are going to do now is we're going to turn this town upside down. We're going to turn it into a burning holocaust, and we're going to attack the security forces on all sides. And this is not a bluff. If anybody thinks it's a bluff, be warned. We're the young militants, and we have risen, and we will do what we say we'll do. This isn't the old guard they're dealing with now. We will burn and pillage. We will do it. 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 We will do it.
Dirty Devs.
J.O.E. Belfast Council Estate Gods. brand new. This one here couldn't be any more fresher. It was recorded tonight.
No return, point of no return. If you're feeling like I'm feeling like that motherfucker burn.
This is Dirty Devs.
Point of no return. If you're feeling like I'm feeling like that motherfucker.
That's Dirty Devs.
Be a second,
He's on the camera tonight. But yes, before we were in doing this radio show, Dirty Devs came through to the studio and laced this brand new track. We thought we'd spin it for you tonight so you can get a little bit of a flavour for it. So let's jock it back. Dirty Devs, big up yourself, mate. Not only for helping out with a bit of media tonight and shooting some shots here, but yeah, it's awesome just to have brand new music from you. So let's get into it. No Return, Dirty Devs, fresh, exclusive to the Irish Hip Hop Show right about now, people.
Dirty Devs. Yeah. Look. Yo. No return, no return. Point of no return. If you're feeling like I'm feeling like that motherfucker burn. No return, no return. Point of no return. If you're feeling like I'm feeling like that motherfucker burn. With fear thickens her. We know our time is near. Without a fucking cur, we searching for our fear. I stir the devil down, and then I persevere. You could call me Durham Brown, the way I reappear. And daring at a cost, I'm fearing none of y'all. Racketeering like a boss, keep a gaudy like I'm John. Demonic like I'm Spawn, patriotic in the north. Catastrophic like a bomb, the way I'm going off. If it's on, then it's on. It's off with his head. I'm here to dialogue, cause I'm the dirt with the dead. So don't correct what I said, it's like a jacked in the death. Call me the child, just keep a heart in my chest. Invest in realization, compressing upon my fifth. Get devastated by your nation, inflicting the ball is hatred. Contemplating just escape me, get me out of this place. But the demons that I'm facing keep me locked in a cage. Too complacent and basic, my base is suspicious. Courageously outrageous, insomniac like giftless. No rest for the wicked, no sleeper for these bitches. But you can understand I never came from rags to riches. Bars are so explicit, going over their heads. Not a pure jam visit, just the words that I said. Alcohol and weed mixed up with my meds. Cocaine and DMT, that's the cocktail of death. Cardiac arrest pumping out of my chest. Choking on my vomit, blood rushes through my head. Call me the cause sleep's the cousin of death. I couldn't give a fuck about the worst or the best. Take a wrong turn, see you live and I learn. Not concerned if you're concerned, I just burn it all down. The urge to my throne, the king to my crown. Welcome the kingdom come, that can never be found. I stir down the door, trying to borrow a score. The point of no return, trying to get to the core. Got a technique immortal, drifted through your portal. Resourceful West immoral, still a dirty rob mongrel. Connected like a dongle, shout out to Uncle Steve. How we stacked the bundle just from slanging MD. Put the reef up overheads, took me off of the streets. Put food up on the plate as we murder these beats. What you see is what you get is what you see. So this is for the she only friend I ever need. What you see is what you get is what you see. So this is for the she only friend I ever need. No return, no return. Point of no return.
Brand new, like I say, people. This one recorded literally before this radio station show tonight. Dirty Devs, No Return. He's up in the building shooting some video material here. Big up the Devs. Yeah, digging this new record, lyrically, the beat, everything about it is sick. It's good to have another fresh record from Devs to spin on the show. Shit. Up next then, this one here from Conway 248. Like I was saying at the start of the show when we were playing Noru from 248, we're talking about an amazing gig that's going to be taking place this Friday. It's called The Trap Whiskey Mix, Club Refresh, Downpatrick. That's where we're going to be from early, from like 7 or 8 p.m, right up until the death. Nothing but Irish hip-hop on the turntables. Loads of Irish hip-hop artists coming through to get behind the mic and spit bars, including Conway 248. Hopefully he's going to have his CDs to sell. Noru's going to lay down his set. Pock 248's going to lay down his set. Mac and Steve Block from ODC going to lay down a set. Myself, I'm going to be there. Big Dawn, and the list goes on and on and on, people. But yeah, check this out. It's called Section 18 from Conway, and the music video just dropped from this one. It's from Skeet as well, and the visuals. So shout out Conway 248, Section 18. Enjoy this.
Man, it's a madness. Any one of my boys got section 18 and I count to the badness. I'd make some remain turn crazy. Convince myself and it's all turn bad. I've been trying to get peace in the east. Fire me, turn where I'm at to the trap. Cause I can't relax. section 18 on the count of the badness. I've nice in my mind turn crazy, convince myself for the toll turn bad. I've been trying to get peace in lately, so let me turn where I'm at to the trap, cause I can't rely for the money and music. Maybe I'm wasting my time with a road. Yo, it's a fact that I live my life this way. I didn't know none by holidays, and kids didn't know about my dismay when I was walking through them hallways. Think about the money like night and day, and how I'm gonna be the strongest. I wouldn't do shit for the profit, take a day off now and I'm stopped for the profit. Yo, I'll only stop if I want to, but I don't want this serious topic. I don't know my future holds, my G, just look at my past, best pop it, don't call me, stop it. It's nonsense, all this money you're wanting, it's way too foreign, you're running rampant. Running rampant on a man one, no hang on, but I use my hand one time online. That a man don't ever want to try wrong by it, touching my fam, so why you gonna try laying hands in the gang when you know if you try to fight us, you just die? Wonder why he's gonna try, this man's got a death wish. He got banged up numerous times, and don't try talk bro, chatting ain't ever worked in a past, or a max strapped up in a cap, man, I rock loose. I'm still packing the grass, I'm packing the grass in a bike's got a lot for all the boys in the flats and the block, cause I know what I make out back when I stack all the stacks to the roof of the gaff and strap up a lamp to the ceiling and put a pot on the floor with a crop crew. Get a front, I'm extracting the stank of the back of the flats, and I'm hoping no cops will take that risk, and I'm hoping the door be growing, the rest is glowing like phosphorus. Wanna be laughing and watch it like fuck what it's costing, man, I wanna share the bar. It's a madness, any one of my boys got section 18 on the count of the badness. I'd make my mind turn crazy, convince myself for the toll turn bad. I've been trying to get peace in lately, so let me turn where I'm at to the trap, cause I can't rely for the money and music. Maybe I'm wasting my time with a rap, it's a madness. Any one of my boys got section 18 on the count of the badness. I'd make my mind turn crazy, convince myself for the toll turn bad. I've been trying to get peace in lately, so let me turn where I'm at to the trap, cause I can't rely for the money and music. Maybe I'm wasting my time with a rap.
There you have it then, Section 18, Conway 248 representing on the Irish Hip Hop Show right about now, and that track finishing off the Irish Hip Hop Radio Show for the evening. Like I say, get yourself down to Downpatrick this Friday night, Club Refresh, the Trap Irish Hip Hop Special. Conway is running it himself. He's got the 248 crew down there performing, some of ODC down there performing, myself, Big Dawn, and a couple other young MCs on the rise. So get yourself down to Downpatrick. We're gonna head down, set up the turntables and have a good laugh, and yeah, follow the event online as well, don't forget that. Yeah, so big up everyone who tuned in tonight. Shout out Leslie Ann, see she's locked in here. Shout out to Lucy Duffy as well, digging the hip hop tunes. Shout out Dan Dakers, shout out Shaman, all the way in Boston, we spun his record tonight. Shout out Conway, shout out Big Dean up the North Coast, Cameron Taylor, Defada. Shout out to Doug the Bounty Hunter, Multimedia John, Official DJ Skills, Ian Bjork as well. Shout out Ricky P, shout out Skeet, shout out Rose. It's all good, it's all love, and thank you very much people once again for tuning in on a Sunday night, 9 to 11. Well, it's about 10 past 9 to 11 tonight because of the electrical problems, but yeah, big up yourself, thank you very much. Big up Dirty Devs up in the building helping out tonight, and I hope you dug his new record there as well. But I'll catch you next weekend. I'll catch you on Friday night down in Downpatrick, spinning records at the Trap with Conway and the crew. And yeah, for myself, the AZ, the Fifth Element family, big up. And as well as that, special shout out to David Anderson, Paul Briggs, Culla, and who else did we have? Deep Division down here on Friday night. 80 as well, shout out. We did like a bit of a house techno electro night in the Skank FM studio. You can go and watch the full 4 or 5 hour set back on Twitch, Fifth Element NI on Twitch. Go watch it back. Absolutely amazing sets from all 4 DJs, and on top of that, all 4 of them brought their people down and will raise £250 for the Fifth Element charity, which was absolutely awesome. So big up yourself. You can watch that back now on Twitch. Don't forget as well, Tuesday night, Dirty Devs in the building from 8 to 10, spinning some US hip hop and some Irish hip hop. You can watch that live on Twitch, Fifth Element NI channel. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, people. Hope it's a good one. Stay safe. For myself, DAZ. Catch you on the flip side. Peace.